The concept of time travel has fascinated humanity for centuries, inspiring numerous works of science fiction. If time travel were possible, it would have profound implications for our understanding of the universe and how we perceive time. It would require a profound understanding of the fundamental laws of physics and the manipulation of spacetime. Here are a few possible scenarios and considerations. 1. Changing the past. Time travel could allow for the alteration of events that have already occurred. This raises the question of whether changing the past would create paradoxes or alternate timelines. The concept of the grandfather paradox is a classic example, which is one of the most famous time travel paradoxes, is the grandfather paradox. If you were to travel back in time and accidentally prevent your grandparents from meeting, you would never be born, making it impossible for you to go back in time in the first place. This paradox raises questions about causality and the consistency of events. 2. Multiple timelines or parallel universe. An alternative to the paradox problem is the idea that time travel would create separate timelines or parallel universes. In this case, every time you travel back in time and change something, you create a new reality branching off from the original one. Any changes made in the past would not affect the original timeline, but would instead create a new one. However, if one could travel to the past and change events, it raises questions about free will and whether our actions are predetermined or influenced by external factors. It could also lead to philosophical debates about the nature of reality and the existence of fate. 3. Butterfly effect. The butterfly effect suggests that small changes can lead to significant differences over time. Consequently, any minor changes to the past could have far-reaching and unexpected consequences in the future, which might create causal loops, where an event leads to its own cause, leading to an infinite chain of causality. 4. Information and knowledge. Time travel would offer an opportunity to gather information from the past or future, potentially advancing our scientific and historical understanding. However, the act of obtaining future knowledge could have unintended consequences, such as altering the timeline or creating a reliance on foreknowledge that may disrupt natural processes. But time travel may introduce paradoxes and logical inconsistencies of information and knowledge. For example, if you were to go back in time and give your past self a piece of information that helps you in the future, where did that information originally come from? This type of paradox is known as the bootstrap paradox and has been explored in various movies and books. 5. Ethical considerations. Time travel would raise significant ethical concerns. The ability to alter the past could be used for personal gain or to manipulate events for nefarious purposes. The potential for changing history could have far-reaching consequences, and the question of who should have access to time travel technology and how it should be regulated would be crucial. It's important to reiterate that time travel remains speculative and lacks experimental evidence. Many theories about time travel come from the realm of theoretical physics, like concepts involving wormholes, black holes, and the possibility of closed time, like curves. As of my last update in September 2021, no credible scientific evidence or real-world application of time travel exists. Until empirical evidence supports these theories, time travel remains in the domain of science fiction and philosophical thought experiments.